Hey, happy Tuesday. No, shit, it's Wednesday, isn't it? Please tell me it is. Please tell me it is. Oh my God, if it's only Tuesday, I'm gonna die. No, I know it's not Tuesday, because yesterday was Tuesday, because I was feeling like hammered shit this time yesterday. Go on and hit that car, why don't you? People are so eager around here. I just went to one Aldi. I'm going to another one because the one I went to didn't have what I wanted. Sometimes you'll go looking for something that they have, and sometimes the store doesn't get everything in the ad, even because we have like what five or six Aldis here in Greensboro, and sometimes you'll go to one and they didn't get any of whatever, and another store will get a blue million of whatever it is. And so if they don't have it, you just have to go to one of the other stores. Fortunately, they're not too far apart. Be nice to me. Thank you. Hey, one thing I love about Greensboro, I'm going to tell you now, people will let you in. They do. They will let you in, and it's so fantastic that they do. A lot of cities, hell, Charlotte, you try to cut in, they'll shoot your face. I mean, I just like, damn it. That's why I don't live down there. Y'all are just way too angry when you drive. I mean, people up here are bad enough. This morning I was going to work. I'm riding down the road minding my own business, going 5 to 10 miles an hour over the speed limit, between 5 and 10. We'll say 7.5 miles an hour over the speed limit. This soccer mom in an SUV comes tear-assing up behind me, gets right up on my ass. Now, this was at 7 a.m. No, well, about 7:05 this morning. Like, it is way too early in the morning for this shit right here. It is way, way too early for this. What the hell are you doing? And then, and if that was it, so I didn't speed up. I think it pissed her off that I didn't speed up. You know, I'm on her road, so I need to get the hell out of the way. She turned on her bright lights. So I just took my foot off the gas. Oh, okay, well, I don't want to be blinded. And I was, because it was coming into my side mirror, my rear view. I had to shift it up. It was blinding me, but it was really blinding me in my side view mirror. I just took my foot off the gas, like, screw you, lady. And I slowed down to well below the speed limit. She finally cut her bright lights back off. Like, yeah, that's what I thought. And she stayed right on my ass all the way down the road. Like, it is too early in the morning for this mess right here. It is just way too early for your shit. I can't deal with you today. It's not even 7:30 yet. Calm down. They're the worst. I'm going to tell you my experience around here. The scariest drivers are soccer moms and SUVs. They are the worst of anybody. I mean, they're horrible. Yeah, what the hell are they so mad about? These are the same women that when I used to work at Eckerd's, they would come in there with a damn chip on their shoulder ready to fight. Like, they would just pick a fight with you over nothing. Like, ma'am, you know, I don't get paid enough for this. I really don't. I get paid minimum wage. I make $4. Back then, it was actually $4.20 an hour. Minimum wage, I think, was $4.15. I made a nickel above minimum wage. Like, I don't make enough for this shit right here. I really don't. That is not what I meant to talk about. But they're the worst. So much rage, so much anger. I feel bad for their pothole. I feel bad for their spouses and their kids. Like, can you imagine living with this woman? My God, you need some therapy or something. I don't know what the hell you need, but you need to stop coming in here and picking fights with people that aren't allowed to say what they really want to say to you. And you know we can't say anything to you. That's why you come in here and do it. I'm convinced. You come in here to vent your anger onto people who can't really do anything about it, because you're just pathetic and you do not deal with your emotions very well. You do not deal with them as an adult should. You deal with them like a child, and you suck in general. And I wish you would stop coming in here. You keep threatening and I'm never shopping here again. Oh, you promise? You promise? Nah, you'll be back tomorrow. Don't even act like you're not gonna quit. You can't quit us. You keep coming in here. Anyway, yesterday, after about lunchtime yesterday, I started feeling so sick. I felt like I was coming down with something. And I don't know what that was. It was weird because I would have bet money on it. I mean, by the time I got off work, I would have bet money on the fact that I was getting sick. 100%. Like I felt achy. I felt like I might have had a little bit of a fever. I had chills. You know how you just kind of tell, you can just tell, man, I knew it. Like, oh God, I'm coming down with something. And I knew I had jinxed myself because Monday night my dad came for a visit, and I mentioned to him, I couldn't tell you the last time I was sick. I've been really lucky. I thought, oh, I shouldn't have said that, because it was the very next day I started feeling sick. But I was going to go work out, but I decided it might be best if I just go home. Like, go home, eat some soup, get some rest, just don't. So I went home and I had some chicken noodle soup, and I took a nap. I took a nap on the bed with Pumpkin. She got up there with me, and we took a little nap together. And then, so I took a nap for like 20 minutes maybe. And then the shitbirds that live down the street, I hate to say it, but there are these kids down the street, and I call them the shitbirds because we've been living there now, what, six and a half years? These kids run up and down the street screaming. There's no apparent point to it. Like, they will just run up and down the street screaming. They're not doing anything really. They're not playing with anything. They just run up and down, up and down. There are like 3 or 4 of them up and down the street just screaming. And they'll do it sometimes for a half hour. I don't know how their little voices can stand it. I thought they would outgrow it. No, they still do it. There are times that I'm getting ready to make a video, that when the days are longer, they'll be out there doing that, and I can't start my video until the shitbirds go home. I mean, I hate that I refer to them that way, but it's just like, I've been dealing with this shit now for 6.5 years, and they still do it. My kids and I joke, they're going to be like in their 30s, still running up and down the street screaming. Ah! So I call them the shitbirds. I'm sorry, I call them the shitbirds. But the shitbirds started screaming, and they woke me up from my nap because they were running up and down the street screaming. I don't know what the point of it is, but they really seem to enjoy it. There were 4 of them out there yesterday. The shitbirds screaming. I feel like Mr. Leahy every time I refer to them as the shitbirds, because that's exactly what Mr. Leahy would call them. Because it's just so awful. Anyway, so, but when I woke up from, the point was that when I woke up from my nap, I felt like 100% better. It was weird. I woke up and all the symptoms and the badness and the yuck was gone. Like, that's weird. Maybe I just really, really needed a nap. Maybe that's all that was wrong. I needed a bowl of chicken noodle soup and a nap. And I'm good. I'm good. I felt great. I felt wonderful. So I spent the rest of the evening just kind of taking it easy. And I got my video done, but then I don't know what happened. Sometimes when I'm recording, if I hit pause and then I hit record again, it looks like it's recording, but it's actually not. But you don't know it until you're done. Well, I thought at first I had lost pretty much the whole thing, but then it turns out I just lost the first 20, 30 seconds or so for the other channel. So I just uploaded what I had because it was late, and I didn't feel like trying to do it again. I just put it up. Just like, here's what I have. Here you go. In a video my older son made of Marty the other day. He's not supposed to be up on the counter, and he's not supposed to be messing with my cup, and he was up there doing both. Because he's such a jerk sometimes. He knows he's not supposed to get up there, so of course he gets up there every chance he gets. I don't know. He's awful. He is so naughty. I thought Boop was naughty. I think Marty is actually worse about just, getting just blatantly in your face doing stuff that I know he knows. I don't like it when you do this. You do it, just to prove you can or something. Man, I don't know. But yeah, I went to bed last night and I slept great. I got up this morning and I have a lingering headache, but other than that, I feel fine. And I'm just glad I didn't get sick. I was afraid I was coming down with something. I feel fine now. No fever, no aches, no nothing. It was weird too, because the achiness I had, I don't know how to describe it, but it was like it was under my shoulder blades. It was like, I don't know, it was weird. It felt like it was like up underneath my shoulder blades somehow. I don't know. It was bizarre. But I thought, God, I don't want to be sick right now. I mean, I don't ever want to be sick, but, you know, it's never a good time for it. It always happens at a bad time. You know, I'm busy all the time, and I just, like, I don't have time to be sick. I never have time to be sick. I mean, nobody does, but, like, I really don't have time for this right now. So, I'm glad. I don't know what the hell that was. That was weird. The only other time I ever experienced something similar to that was, this was probably, oh God, I don't know, 10 years ago. I got a flu shot, and it's only the first and last flu shot I ever got. I've only had the flu once, and I'm not trying to get into a debate about that. I'm not trying to bring up a subject to debate, but so I got a flu shot at about lunchtime one day, and by about 5 o'clock, I felt like I was gonna die. I was running a fever. I had a runny nose. I was coughing. My chest was killing me. Like, I felt congested in my chest, and I was achy all over. I was at work too. I was at work when I got the shot, because they were doing flu shots at work. And I'm like, oh my God, I'm not gonna be able to make it to work tomorrow. What am I gonna do with my kids? You know, and I'm already trying to plan ahead. Like, what am I gonna do? And I had to go pick up my kids after I got off work. They were at the daycare. I had to go get them and go home, and I fixed them something to eat, and I basically just went and flopped in the bed. Like, I feel like I'm going to die. And I just zonked out, and my poor kids, they were not, let's see, they would have been what, 11, no, 9 and 5. I didn't mean to fall asleep. I just passed out. But I woke up, so this would have been about 6:30. I woke up at about 8, and my kids were fine. I woke up at 8 like nothing happened. Every symptom I had was gone. I woke up and I felt totally fine. Like, and I'm looking at, like, it's 8 o'clock p.m. Okay. What was that? I mean, like, did I dream that? I didn't dream that. But it was kind of similar. Like, I felt like I was going to die, and then I slept for a little bit, and then I was fine. Very weird. I didn't have a flu shot yesterday. I didn't have any shots yesterday. I don't know what the hell that was. But I feel good now, so I'm very happy about that. But I got to run in here to Aldi. I need to see if they have the little mat things, because they didn't have them at the other one. We'll see if they got them at this one. And hopefully they do. And I need some crackers. Shit, there was something else. I forgot what it was. I was going to say trash bags, but I got some at Lidl the other day, so I don't need those. But anyway, I just wanted to take a minute and say, hey, I'm not sick. I mean, that's good, except for the headache. The headache's getting on my nerves, but I will live. But thank you so much for being here. I know I have not made many videos for this channel. It's just, with the changes at work and the way things are, I am so damn tired most nights by the time I get off work and, like, go to the gym or whatever, that I am just, ugh. It's I don't know. I do what I can. I haven't forgotten about y'all. It's just kind of hard. It's different now with this the extra stuff I have going on at work. I'm just, like, spent by the time I get off work. But I wanted to go looking for these mats. So, but I didn't think I'd have to go to 2 Aldis, but here I am. Hopefully they got them in here and I can just be done, but I guess I'll see. But thank you so much for watching and for being here. I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you again soon.